Hello there. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Daniel, and today we're doing a little update about my passion fruit vines that I have here growing in Summerland, California. These are some of the harvests that I just got this morning. I have the two different varieties here. The first one is the Ligularis, which is like an orange-yellow outside fruit, super soft, a white pulp on the inside, large black seeds. And I like this variety in particular because it's not as sour as the purple kind. So the purple or red. This here is a seedling grown variety of the Fredericks. You can get a nice zoom in of that. It's all full of pulp. And right behind me I have the seedling grown vine, and I've been training it to grow on this blank canvas in a way, or concrete wall. Just an idea of how the fruits look. I prefer to hand pollinate them just so I can ensure a good fruit set. But these are just like the size of the fruits. And they turn red. Here's another one. Now, I'm just gonna bring this up because I think it's kind of interesting. But if you plant a seedling of a hybrid, most of the time they don't produce fruit unless cross-pollinated, and I'm pretty sure that's because the pollen in the seedling grown species are sterile. So what I do is I use the pollen from the vine that I have down here, which is a clone. We take a little walk down to it. It's a self-fruiting variety. So these little flowers right over here, and they'll produce fruits on their own without any hand pollination. But I find that the fruits don't grow as large as when you hand pollinate them. The ones that I do hand pollinate, they get to a decent size. But you can see the difference between these ones and the seedlings. The seedlings are way larger because I think they take after the yellow Flavocarpa strain. I did a heavy prune this year, so it's not looking as great, and the area where the root zone was, a little bit of construction had to be undertaken for drainage, so the vine went through a little bit of shock. But other than that, we're in late summer, and they're doing really well. And then behind me, we're going to go back to that Ligularis. I think that's a really neat variety because it's not one that you see commonly throughout the United States because it's indigenous to South America, especially Peru and Ecuador. But if you take a look, like these leaves are the size of my face. It's crazy, or my head. They're beautiful, dark green, and they prefer lots of shade. Unlike the purple edulous variety, that can handle a lot of sun. And luckily, I have two more fruits up there that I want to share too, now that they're in season. I've been having fun experimenting with different cross-pollinations. So I'd grab pollen from the purple ones and pollinate the yellow ones. I'm trying to come out with my own hybrid that'll have a mix between the sourness and the tropical fruitiness of the purple ones, but yet have that delicate, nice, sweet flavor of the yellow ones too. So it's crazy. Once, you can grow these easily from seed. I prefer clones because then you know exactly what you're going to get and you won't have to deal with having to hand pollinate it in order to get fruit set. That's the main perk of growing it from a clone or a graft. But as you can see, here are some other yellow fruit off the Ligularis. This one got a little deformed in the backside, probably because it was hitting the gate. But that one's, you can feel it's soft already. This one's ready to go. If you pick it, you can eat it right now or wait a few days for the flavors to mature. Harvested just like that. As soon as they show a little bit of sign of yellowing, see, that one came off way easier. As soon as they show a little bit of sign of yellowing, that's when you know they're good to go. I'll just set these down for now. Hope they don't fall. And then I'm going to bring that plate over here. We're going to have a little testing demonstration. So these are the flowers right here. of the purple ones. The yellow ones have a nice blue flower to them. But which one to try first? I'll try the seedling grown one. Best way to eat it, spoon, circular motion, and look at that. All that delicious juice and pulp in there. Oh my God, feels like I'm in Hawaii. Like the most tropical islands in Jamaica right here. My mouth is like having an orgasm, honestly. They're really good, but for those, when I used to sell these back at the farmer's market, I'd get a lot of people, you know, that have a very delicate palate and say, you know, it's a little sour for my taste. So for those clients, I'm gonna try to come out with the Ligio Arts. You can see this one has way more pulp in there, like triple the amount. Look at that. Just like that, health in a spoon. Much more delicate flavor. No sourness whatsoever. The flavor reminds me somewhat of like an apricot. Like an apricot citrus. Like orange blossoms mixed with apricot. That's how I would best describe this, the flavor of this one. But absolutely fantastic. If you have any questions or comments regarding this post, this video, please feel free to message me. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible, of course. They're so delicious, they take up most of my time just taking care of them. But until next time, folks,